What's up, guys? It's Cliff. This is going to be a quick video talking about the Todd Begg series on Discovery that they just premiered last night. I watched the first two episodes they showed, and I'm just going to go out and say I am not a fan of Blade Brothers on Discovery Channel. I'll probably still watch it because it's a show about knives, but I just I just needed to rant a little bit about it. I guess my biggest issue is I went in watching this series delusional enough to think that it was going to be a series for knife people. Like, I thought it was going to be a show for knife people. I thought that it might, show the knife making process, maybe explain to some people how much work goes into all this, explain the cost a little bit more, people understand, like, why custom knives cost so much, and in turn why production knives still cost so much. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I get that all the time. Like, why in the hell would you spend over $100 for a knife? Well, it's worth it. You don't know. So I was thinking it would be like that. I was thinking it might be, educational because it's on Discovery, but I guess that's kind of like expecting something on the History Channel to be historically educational, something like that. Anyway, basically all it was basically Sons of Guns, but with knives, and they didn't really talk about anything. They talked about heat treating and bluing the Damascus. That was it. That's all that you really gathered from that series. The rest of it, it was just a lot of fantasy work from an otherwise talented maker. That's my big issue with it, is now that's just gonna perpetuate that. Because people see a lot of us knife users and knife enthusiasts as basically like the Bud K crowd. That we want the like tactical 3-bladed assisted opener and the big ass swords, and we're all into all that kind of stuff when most of us aren't. It's just going to perpetuate that. As a I don't even feel comfortable calling myself a knife maker half of the time. But as a knife maker, I'm afraid it'll perpetuate that, where people expect, mechanical Wolverine claws and 3-foot long meat cleavers and shit like that. And I feel like it's going to damage Begg's reputation, honestly, because I think people are going to expect that, and they're going to see, functional, working, real, what I would call a real knife from Todd, and not really take it seriously because they're used to all this other crap. So, I don't know. It's not my series. I've got nothing against Todd. He's an extremely talented maker, but that series blows, in my opinion. So, just kind of giving my 2 cents about the series. I'd love to see some more people comment. Juju13, this is actually going to be a video response for him. He talked about it a little bit, so check his video out as well as the rest of his channel because he's a badass. But, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Stay safe.